Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. From the 27, Prescott. And this is incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out come the Cardinals and their offense in great starting field position. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Lawrence on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Now, on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Extra point by Bass. Good. And there's the score, 7-0. So they'll drive 7 plays in length. And the Cardinals kick it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 82 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
But one of the ways to keep all the receivers on top of it.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott down. That's complete to Slayton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't it?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. And right side, they're going to go option here. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he can only manage 2nd and 8 coming up. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down and sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Lawrence. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is run, which means it's...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try to get something cheap right here over the top.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Well, Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
There are so many things to watch for.
action now. Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Up the middle they go. It's Bass. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 2nd down now. It's Bass, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Prescott off play action. Steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Prescott. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Bass on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Score 13-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott now from the 50. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. They'll They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bass. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 29, Lawrence. That's caught left side by Hardman. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Gets past one man. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium. Antonio Gibson, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Jonathan Taylor, 114 rushing yards there. And then finally, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football with a good one between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mecole Hardman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6. Very tight, 2-long drive that time. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Skirts by him at the 35. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground to about the 40-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. On 2nd down, it's Bass. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Looking to throw, Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Now a handoff working right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So out now come the Cardinals. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hunger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Watkins, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They go play action with Lawrence. That's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action. And a 2nd and 10 are coming. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And it'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Lawrence will throw.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
On 2nd down now, it's Bass, and nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again.
When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a 2-way conversation, because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Deron Payne able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. Wrestling will throw that one away. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Lawrence's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Completes it to Hardman.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence locates Hardman for another catch.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he caught it up. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns in there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. The drive started with 5 plays.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Cowboys. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Prescott. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Adafe Owe
coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores.
They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Prescott on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And again, it's Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Prescott, he's got his man, it's Schultz. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott is going to flip one out here to his running back. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw again. Prescott. To the end zone, but not to rebound. Incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Scoring on this
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,